Good morning. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle, and it is December 21st, the solstice for 2022, and some very powerful energies. Wanted to share the reading I did with you earlier on Facebook Live because there's some very important messages for us. The first one is Archangel Raphael came through, and Raphael is the angel of healing. It can be healing in the physical, it can be healing the emotional and the relational. Archangel Raphael most often comes in the form of people. So the next card that came up was the crone, the visionary. As you heal, and especially on this solstice, when it is the darkest day of the year, the shadows that come up, the shadows have been coming up for probably a week or so, and people are not real happy. They're disgruntled, they're irritable, they're lacking in interest about this holiday season. All of these because old stuff is coming up to be looked at again by us. Today is a time to write that stuff on a paper. Burn it. See yourself being consumed by that fire and rising as the phoenix. The crone, the visionary, is the one that's coming in next, the one who can bring us the wisdom, the insights, and understandings we need to move forward. The next reading is the Queen of Roses, and she's the caring connections. This is a healing of relationships, and sometimes the healing means the letting go of that relationship and bringing in another type of relationship. This can be romance, this can be just friendship. It can be a spiritual relationship, a spiritual guide stepping in, because remember, Raphael is often the one that appears to us in human form. So she's telling you, allow the healing a caring connection can bring. And again, sometimes it's a letting go of a connection because we need to expand the time for someone else in our life. We are done helping that person. They are done journeying with us. And sometimes it's a just for now. Sometimes it's permanent. But allowing someone to go with that perspective allows them to leave with less rancor and unhappiness in it. Because you want to do this, because the next card that came up is the Ace of Manifestation. It is a time now as we move in the next 2 days to the new moon. That is the time to really focus on what you want to create. But it's hard to do that when all that you are not, everything you say, or half the things you say, are not empowering a positive creation. They are empowering more of what you don't want. Ace of Manifestation is the card that says this is the time to focus on what you want. Write that out. On Friday, send that to the ethers. And again, as you burn that paper, see yourself being consumed by that fire and rising as the phoenix. The sacred fire is what comes up, the maiden, the revolution. The big shift in you is being fueled by this energy. Again, this is the darkest day of the year. After today, we step into more light every day. This is the day to allow the shadows come up, to be released for you. And then the next card that came up was the bird's nest, because it's a time now to move on with industry, to take the initiative to get things done. Write the articles you need, write the book, step into the business that you've been wanting to do, start owning the truth of who you really are and bringing that into the world, whatever that looks like. It doesn't matter what that is. It only matters that you're bringing it forth, but it's going to take effort. Sitting and wishing at home, watching Netflix is not going to do that. You may need to get in front of your computer to write articles for something, to create more understanding of what you're doing in the world. So White Buffalo Calf Woman is the last one that came up, the sacred fire, the creating of that sacred self. And again, even if what you're trying to manifest is money, money is sacred. Money is something we need to move forward with. And we have a real issue with creating, quote unquote, more money than what I need. At least that's something I spoke years ago. As long as my bills are paid, that's enough. And that's pretty much what happened. And that's a good thing, because then there was not that deep fear of I can't meet the bills this month. But it was a very emotionally intense creation at that time. I uncreated that a while ago because, again, there were things I wanted to do that just enough money for my bills was not going to allow me to do. So how is it you have limited yourself? Allow those to come through today. And again, they're going to be kind of hard to look at and listen to because it's not fun to see those things that are standing in our way because they are often uncomfortable. Look at them, see them dissolve into fire, the sacred fire, and go up into the light and return to Phoenix that you are, the Phoenix rising. And what you desire is fine. What you resonate with is what you need to hear from this, from any people that walk into your life. That crone, the visionary, can be in the form of an animal. It can be in the form of, quote unquote, your dumbest friend. I have one who thinks she's very dumb, and the wisdom and the golden nuggets that woman has offered me over the years are numerous. So what is it that's holding you back? It is time to step into your power and allow that to fall away, which is keeping you from that. Thank you for joining me. Move forward with empowered intention now. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage, on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. Until we meet again.